Hello, lovelies. As you know, all month long, I am on a mission to make weeknights in your house a little bit easier with some quick and simple recipes that the entire family will love. And today, it is all about this gorgeous Mediterranean-inspired baked shrimp with feta and tomatoes. How incredible does that sound? It's made with just a few really simple classic ingredients, but when you put them all together, they totally sing. So I've got some olive oil here heating up in a skillet over medium heat. And to that, I'm going to be adding some shallot, and I'm also going to be adding a good helping of garlic because this is a Greek dish after all, so you know it wouldn't be Greek cooking without some garlic. And as soon as those hit the pan, you're just going to give them a quick toss. What's great about shallot and garlic is that they cook up in absolutely no time. So after about 30 seconds to a minute, your whole kitchen is just going to be filled with this beautiful aroma. Next to that, I am going to be adding some fire roasted diced tomatoes. Now, you could use just any old diced tomatoes in this recipe or even fresh tomatoes. I've done that before, but fire roasted tomatoes just have a hint of smokiness that I think makes them so super tasty here. At the same time, I want to season this up simply with a little bit of dried oregano, very classic Greek seasoning. I'm also going to add some salt and pepper at this point. Always a good idea to season as we go, right? And I just want to bring them to a simmer, which, because my pan is nice and hot, is going to take absolutely no time. Now, traditionally, this would be it. It's just shallots, garlic, and some diced tomatoes. But you guys know how passionate I am about sneaking my greens in whenever I can. And I really think this is the perfect dish to do this with. So I've got some chopped baby spinach I'm going to get in here. You could definitely do this with kale or chard as well. You really just want to get some greens in because, of course, we're all after our 5 to 10 servings a day. And it's not easy to do. So you got to get them in wherever you can. I like just stirring my spinach in here until it is wilted, which only usually takes about a minute. You'll see the spinach turns nice and bright green and then sort of shrinks down in volume. And that's how you know it is time to add your shrimp to this. So I love shrimp for weeknight cooking because, of course, it cooks up so super quickly. And because your shrimp turns pink when it's ready, you've got that built-in mechanism to tell you when it's done. There's no guessing involved. So I am going to get a full pound of shrimp into my skillet, and I just want to spread it out on top like so. I want to basically create this nice bed of shrimp nestled into that amazing tomato and spinach mixture. And I'm going to season my shrimp simply with a little bit of salt and some pepper. And then I'll just turn off my heat, and here's the real secret to making this dish sing. I'm going to crumble on a whole lot of beautiful feta cheese. Now, you've heard me say this before, but it bears repeating. Feta makes everything better. I love it because it's a nice salty cheese. It's got great flavor and great texture. This sort of reminds me of that tomato and feta dish that went viral earlier this year. It's a lot of the same delicious flavors, but in my opinion, way simpler to prepare. And once we've got that amazing feta just loaded on top, and as you can see, I'm not being shy. I'm never shy when it comes to feta. We're just going to sprinkle on a little bit more oregano. And then I'm going to pop this entire skillet right into the oven at 375 degrees for between 5 and 10 minutes, or just until my shrimp is fully cooked through. Then I'm going to turn on my broiler to high, and I'm going to let this finish under the broiler for about 3 minutes or so. Of course, you'll want to keep a close eye on it because things can really burn easily under a broiler. But what you're looking for is just for your feta cheese to get a little bit golden and crusty on top. That's how you know you have reached the promised land and this tastiness is ready to be enjoyed. I like finishing it off with a nice sprinkle of fresh parsley. And then honestly, guys, this can be served over some pasta or some rice, or eaten just as it is with some pita bread on the side to sop up all of that delicious tomatoey goodness. Honestly, this is going to be a hit in your house. I can basically guarantee it. I hope you'll give it a try for yourselves. And if you do, be sure to tweet me, Instagram me, or Facebook me a photo because you know how much I love seeing your kitchen creations. Remember, this recipe, like all of my recipes, is featured on healthymealplans.com, our amazing meal planning site that allows you to browse more than 1,000 recipes, drag and drop them into your weekly meal plan, and then automatically generates your grocery list for the week. How much easier could that be? And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.